So, where did fencing come from? An early form of fencing for sport can be traced back to ancient Egypt. The fencing as we know it today derived from the European duel. The design of swords evolved from a defense and hunting strategy of cutting and slashing to thrusting, because it was far more deadly and effective. The foil is the lightest of the three fencing weapons, and it appeared around 17th century Europe as a practice weapon for the small sword, a fashionable weapon often used in a duel to settle disputes.
Nin explains the rules of Olympic fencing. Fencing, sometimes referred to as Olympic fencing, is a combat sport that is contested between two people with swords. A word of warning before you continue to watch this video. Don't blink. Olympic level fencers are bullet fast, and you'll need quick reflexes just to watch fencing, let alone play it. The contest is staged on a strip known as the piste, and it measures 14 meters long and up to 2 meters wide. The piste has a center line, on-guard lines, warning lines, and limit lines. The contest starts with both fencers on their on-guard lines. The referee will issue sets of instructions, and once he tells you to go, the clock starts. The aim of fencing is to contact your sword into the target area of your opponent whilst avoiding being hit yourself.
The on-guard position should be low in the knees, with the dominant foot forward and the back foot at a 90-degree angle. The blade arm is raised with the tip of the blade forward or angled slightly up for foil and épée weapons. The elbow is towards the ground. The back arm is also raised and placed behind so as not to interfere with the target area and to act as a balance support. The back should be straight and the fencer should be light on the feet. To move forward and backwards along the strip, begin with the front foot heel to toe, pushing off the back leg, and pushing off the front leg to move backwards while keeping the back straight. Be sure to keep the toe of the front foot forward. In other words, avoid the tendency to toe in order to avoid injury to the ankle during rapid movement. Lunging forward is the basic attack in fencing. Lift the front leg and kick out with the heel while pushing off the back leg, while extending both arms. Kicking with the heel helps to maintain good alignment. The knee should be behind the toe, as shown. If the knee is forward, this puts excess stress on the muscle and joint, as well as expends more energy, making it harder to get back to a guarded position. You are most vulnerable while in an attacking posture. Practice attacking as well. You should imagine you are pushing through your partner in order to get a decent bend in the blade, keeping the arms straight as well as the back. Try attacking at a distance, moving forward with advances before making your attack. This will help you learn to gauge distance from your opponent.
Hi fencers, it's Rainey from Nova Fencing Club, and today I'm going to teach you how to parry and riposte. To defend yourself in fencing, the goal is to push away your opponent's blade before it hits you. This pushing action is called a parry. In fencing, parries are numbered. Today, we're going to learn parry 4 and parry 6. Parry 4 is when your opponent is trying to hit your chest. Parry 6 is when your opponent is trying to hit your shoulder. Let's look at parry 4 in closer detail. Start in the correct arm position, with your elbow being a fist's length away from your body and a straight line from your elbow to your wrist. To parry 4, turn your wrist over so the back of your hand is facing up. Here's a closer look. Watch what happens to my thumb. Let's take a closer look at parry 6. Start in the correct arm position. To do the parry, turn your wrist over so your palm faces up. Here's a closer look. Keep your eyes on my thumb. Now let's talk about the riposte. If you defend yourself with a parry, you can't stop there. You have to immediately attack back. That attack is called the riposte. Here's what it looks like all together. I'm going to do a thrust as a riposte. Here are a couple of things to remember. When you parry 4, make sure the back of your hand is facing up, and when you parry 6, make sure the palm of your hand is facing up. The last thing to remember is that when you're parrying, use the bottom half of your blade to push the top half of their blade.
The stop thrust is a highly specialized maneuver. There aren't many situations that call for this within a tournament setting. But if you have an aggressive opponent who gives chase and takes a lot of ground, this can be an effective way to gain the upper hand. The stop thrust requires speed, agility, coordination, balance and stability, and flexibility. Practice this maneuver in a rapid retreat. When ready, use the heel of your front foot to kick the heel of your back foot. This should drive your back foot upward and backward, taking your backward momentum up, allowing you to stop almost instantly.
The judge will be expected to know a number of hand signals. These are not hard to learn. To commence the match, you will see the hand signals for en garde, ready, fence. The traditional French equivalent is en garde, prêt, allez. To stop the match, you will call halt, point in line, signal an attack, touch against, award a point, indicate when a touch is invalid, parry, double touch and points for épée, simultaneous touch and no point awarded, no, preparation, and carding a fencer for incorrect action or misconduct.